Hello and welcome back. I know this video is a little later than planned. Life got really hectic last week, but I'm here today and that's what matters. Today we will be finishing our Pawanmuktasana series, and it's a great way to release tension and start fresh for this coming week. Pawanmuktasana 3 is about improving energy flow throughout our whole bodies. The physical postures help release knots and muscular tension, so it's especially good to release stiffness in your shoulders, your hips and your spine, all over your back, and it's great for strengthening abdominal muscles. It is okay to do this practice if you're at least 6 or maybe 8 weeks postnatal, but as always, check with your physician if you personally are at a stage where you can start practicing any form of exercise. As always, the focus is on breathing and moving, and when we do our yoga therapy practice, it's all about exploring, how does this make me feel? How does it feel within my body? For today's practice, I will suggest a thinnish blanket for sitting on. It's always nice to sit on a blanket. If you have a yoga bolster and a yoga cushion, please have those handy. If you don't have any yoga bolsters or cushions, just use some normal couch cushions or even pillows off your bed. Have maybe 2 or just below a third one, okay? And also, as always, make sure you're on a warm surface, not really a little softening if you have a hard floor, or if you're on a carpet or rug, absolutely great. So I'll see you back on your mat for our practice. Okay, so starting position, I am sitting on a small blanket just so my hips are slightly elevated. Legs are stretched out, toes up towards the ceiling, and there's a certain amount of engagement, like I'm pushing into a wall. And our first exercise is rope pulling, okay? So keeping your right hand in your starting position, right hand and left hand stretched in front of you. Inhale, right arm up, and imagine that you're holding onto a rope, and slowly exhale as you pull that rope down. Feel the strength in your arm as you pull the rope down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, strengthen left side. This works into our upper back and our shoulder muscles. Inhale, arm up. Exhale. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raise right arm. Exhale, lower. Left side, breathe in. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last round. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. So 5 rounds of that. If you want to do more or less, please adjust. Our next one is a spinal twist, okay? So you're going to widen your feet apart. Maybe bring your feet as wide as your yoga mat. If that feels like it's too much, then adjust. Okay, I'm taking my feet just off the sides of my yoga mat. And you're going to inhale, start with your arms outstretched, shoulders, arms in line with your shoulders. And you're going to exhale, twist towards your left, lean your right hand towards your left toes. Left arm is outstretched. Stay looking to the side. If this feels too much of a deep stretch in your back, then just stay upright with your right arm forward and left arm back. Okay, inhale to center. So you choose which way you want to go. Either you're leaning towards your toes or just keep your arm up, okay? Inhale, arms outstretched, level with your shoulders. Exhale, twist to your left, right hand to your toes, or not, left arm behind. Hold for an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right, hands on toes, or keep your left arm up. Right arm behind, look to the side, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep legs strong and some engagement. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Last round. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Now you may feel that in your shoulders, so some gentle shoulder shrugs. Maybe some gentle side bending. I don't know about you, but I felt that in the lower part of my mid-back. Okay. Now we're coming into circles, what I call Sufi circles, okay? So toes up towards the ceiling, engagement in your legs, and you're going to start with your hands bind your fingers, hands in a fist. Turn towards your right side. Breathe in. And then on the exhale, lean towards your right leg. You can take the lean as far as, but we don't want to get our nose to our knees. So we don't want to overdo the flexion. So inhale, exhale, lean forward and take it all across to the left side. Inhale, pull up, and maybe you go back quite far, or maybe you just stay in an upright position. Okay, so taking a breath in. Exhale, right, and then left, and then inhale, back up. Exhale. We're starting anti-clockwise. Inhale, back up. That's 2. Exhale, forward and round. On a 4th. Last one. And then return to neutral. Let's take a moment, move over to your left side. Take a breath in. Exhale. Now we're going clockwise. Inhale as you bring it up, maybe back or stay upright. Exhale. Last round. Little bit of abdominal engagement here, and then sit upright. Again, some shoulder circles. Maybe just hugging knees into chest, sit up tall. familiar with rowing a boat. So having your feet not touching but closer together now, toes up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in, exhale, lean forward, again not too far, and inhale, come up. And take it into a little lean if that feels okay, otherwise stay a little bit more upright. So here, maybe here, or maybe further back, but keeping feet pushed firmly into the floor. That was our practice round. Okay, so take a breath in, exhale, lean forward, inhale, back up. Take it back to where you feel a little bit of effort, but we don't want to ever go too far. Exhale, lean forward, inhale up, exhale. Try and keep some abdominal engagement as well. Inhale, exhale, inhale. I think this is number 5. Exhale and inhale. And then exhale, come back to neutral seated position. Okay, now our next one, we are going to stand up on our mats. So just gently easing up into a standing position. So we take our standing position, take your feet as wide as your mat and bring your arms out in front of you. Raise them up just a little bit, not up over your head. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Exhale, make an audible sigh out. Okay, so breathe in. Lift of your arms, exhale, into a squat. We've had a couple of practices, let's do another practice. Breathe in. As you exhale, squat down. Let's do 5 of these. Inhale. Inhale. Exhaling with that audible exhale. Breathing in. Inhale up. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Stand up. Release. Little swing of your arms. Again, you can do as many of those as you like, and you can do it a little bit faster, but not too fast. We don't want to end up hyperventilating and over stimulating our nervous system. Now we're going to take it back down to seated. Okay, so back in a seated position for our garland pose or malasana. So for this one, I suggest using a bolster-shaped cushion if you have it. If not, a couple of pillows that are quite thick. We're going to sit on them, okay? For this one, I'm going to use my bolster. I'm going to sit on my bolster and put my feet either side of the bolster, soles of my feet on the floor. If this feels too low and you're feeling discomfort in your knees and your ankles, you can always place a couple more cushions underneath you. Okay, so have a play around, explore what feels good, what doesn't. Again, any pain in your knees or your ankles, please maybe even skip this position, take a few moments, sit in a comfortable seated position and breathe whilst we practice. Okay, so I'm going to start sat on my bolster, bringing my hands together, in prayer position. And bringing my elbows to the inside of my thighs and gently pushing my thighs out. So I'm feeling a little flexibility in my hips, not too much, okay? And we'll take a breath in, look forward, and then as we exhale, bind your fingers and push forward. And really stretch and reach. Push down into the floor with your feet. Inhale, come back to our starting position. Sit up tall. This creates a bit of length in your back and a nice stretch across the top around your shoulder blades. And then exhale, push forward. Breathing in, bring it all back in. Exhale, push forward. 3 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, back to starting position. And then exhale, release. Okay, so that is Pawanmuktasana 3. What we'll do now is we will get as much as we need to make ourselves comfortable for Shavasana. So I'm going to use a blanket for underneath my head. Make sure you're on a warm, comfortable foundation. If you tend to get cold, please have a blanket over you. Some people like to put something over their face, a nice scented eye mask. So get whatever you need to make yourselves really comfortable for Shavasana. I'm going to place a bolster under my knees. It's kinder to my lower back, so feel free to place some pillows under your knees as well. So just lying down, walk your shoulder blades apart, make sure that you're feeling contact on your back body against the ground. Feet, heels are resting on the floor. Arms are down by your side, or if you prefer, just place them gently on your tummy. And the main thing in Shavasana is to just be. We don't need to be anywhere, do anything. Just be here in the present moment. Soften your face, soften around your mouth, your eyes. Rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Create some space between your teeth. Soften into your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Soften into the back of your body. Feel that secure foundation holding you up. That connection grounding you. Soften your legs, your feet and your toes. Take a deep breath in through your nostrils. And then gently sigh out through your mouth. Do this 2 more times at your own pace. Just release, let go. We'll be here in silence for a minute or so. start to deepen your breath. Place your hands on your tummy. Feel your breath beneath the palm of your hands rise and fall. Bring some movement into your toes, your fingers. And when you're ready, bend your knees, one at a time. Roll onto any side and gently push into the floor. Come up to seated, perhaps still keeping your eyes closed. Come into a comfortable seated position, sitting up tall, hands resting on your thighs or in your lap. Just sitting, feeling, tuning in. And then just bring your palms together, or not. And just thank yourself for your practice today, for showing up and doing your very best, however that looks. If there's been a shift, if you felt the work that you put in, the movements, then you were practicing. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, take a deep breath, and carry this ease into your week. But this Friday, we are beginning something fresh. And if you're enjoying the practices, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment. And I will see you on Friday. Thank you very much.